Deep down in his top secret castle lair, atop a throne, beside a roaring fire, the infamous mad scientist himself, abominable Dr. Quake and Quiver, is busy with his Christmas time reading.
Intriguing. Yes, of course. It all makes sense. Why haven't I thought of this before?
My darling Quake, what are you working
Sweet
on?
Frida Nutton, I am glad you're here. Your mastery of theoretical mad science is invaluable to me. Dust off the aeroflyer. We are off to the North Pole.
To celebrate Christmas?
To execute the greatest scheme ever. The best part is, no one has thought of it before. I was just reading in this book a catalog of the abilities of one Kris Kringle, Santa Claus, Saint Nick. It seems another mad scientist lurks at the North Pole, and his accomplishments outnumber mine. Well, not for long they won't. I mean to steal his prized possession, that most powerful invention of them all, his sleigh.
Meanwhile, at the North Pole, two men speed rapidly across the ice and snow. Rex Manley, adventure scientist, our hero, and his good friend, Shep Partner.
Mush dogs, we must be nearly there.
I don't know, Rex. I don't think you will find a Christmas tree up here at the North Pole. In fact, I don't think anything grows here.
Rock solid intel says the opposite, Shep Partner, old boy.
What on earth was that?
Unless I'm wrong, and I am seldom wrong, that apparatus is the handiwork of no one other than our old friend Quake. Quake and Quiver turned mad scientist. I'd never fail to spot his aeroflyer.
Looks like he's headed north, over those trees. Wait, trees?
My God! Mush dogs, no time to lose. We must reach Santa's workshop before Quake.
Rex Manley and company mush on until they reach the Christmas tree forest. And there they find...
A toll booth? Up here?
Whoa!
The Magic Forest welcomes visitors. Our entrance fee is $10 per sled, and that includes... Rex Manley, is that you?
Why, Fisher Creel, as I live and breathe. Are you the ranger at the North Pole now?
Mayday! Mayday! Mad scientist alert!
Mad scientist?
It's Quiver. He's arrived.
Santa's in trouble. There's no time to lose.
And in a flash, the forest ranger dives out of his toll booth onto Rex's sled.
Mush team, hold on. Full speed ahead.
So, Ranger Fisher Creel deftly leads our heroes through a magical forest of trimmed and decorated Christmas trees.
Look, up ahead, a clearing.
Almost there.
Oh no, the aeroflyer. We're too late.
Too late indeed. 100 feet above Kris Kringle's North Pole workshop, they can see the looming shadow of the flying machine.
My old friend Rex, too late again, I see. Your admirable persistence was for naught, for I have Santa and a special sleigh.
It's true. Santa Claus and his sleigh are kidnapped by that dastardly villain, Dr. Quake and Quiver, mad scientist. It's Christmas Eve, and Rex Manley and friends are far away at the frozen North Pole. How will beloved old Saint Nick escape? Can Rex Manley, adventure scientist, locate and infiltrate the secret lair where Quake and Frida Nuthin keep their lab? Can he defeat them and save Christmas too? These questions will be answered. Please stay tuned.
This is Rocco Watson, the voice of adventure, and you're tuned in to WMKU College Radio at its finest. The countdown to winter break is here, and holiday cheer is in the air. WMKU Satellite Campus Radio is ecstatic to announce our first sponsor ever. I hope all of our listening audience will join me in welcoming Meal in a Pill. That's Meal in a Pill, perfect for your next adventure.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
This week's Take a Wild Guess contest is underway and is open to all students, faculty, and staff. If you can name the weight of the giant snake Thulsa-Doom currently residing in the Adventure Campus Animal Sanctuary, you could win a free box of meal in a pill. That's meal in a pill. No one should eat more than one. Call now, 666-735-8888. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but according to Miskatonic's meteorological department back on main campus, there will be no white Christmas. We'll try and keep the holiday spirit rolling here, though, so stay tuned. Those of you hurrying to leave and catch the enthralling lecture on the unpredictable effects of easterly winds on winter weather in the Arclay Mountains back at Miskatonic, Maine, can take your time, because the lecture has been canceled due to unauthorized tampering of the meteorological equipment. For those of you planning to take one of the few remaining shuttles off of the Adventure Campus back to Miskatonic, Maine, we seem to have lost contact with all shuttle drivers going in either direction. Stay tuned here for further updates. Scientific wonders. One of our own adventure science students has discovered a way to use current meteorological technologies to make changes to the weather. Due to the obvious implications of such a discovery, this student, whose name remains confidential, is currently being held for questioning and his research notes confiscated. In addition to losing communications with all shuttles, we have now lost all contact with main campus itself. The last message we received was an update to campus rules. I quote, "Due to apparent tampering with meteorological equipment, all meteorological labs are currently off limits to any and all students currently majoring in the adventure sciences. Thank you." Still have no caller in this week's Take a Wild Guess contest. Come on, folks. If you can name the weight of Miskatonic's own giant snake, Thulsa-Doom, you could win a box of meal in a pill. That's meal in a pill. Perfect for the stranded adventurer. Call now, please. While there has been no update to the forecast, eyewitnesses, namely yours truly, are reporting snow accumulations of over 12 inches per hour. It is recommended, by me, that all faculty, staff, and students remain indoors until this unprecedented storm passes by. That is, unless you want to claim the prize of a box of meal in a pill. That's meal in a pill, a must for any disaster preparedness kit. message from the outside world. I received this message via shortwave radio. Due to the storm outside, all roads leading to this remote outpost are officially closed until further notice to any vehicular travel other than snowcat or snowmobile. This week's Take a Wild Guess contest has officially been canceled, as all exits and entrances to this radio booth are currently blocked off. Another brief message via shortwave. The first annual Miskatonic University Adventure Campus Holiday Party and Winter Survival Training Seminar is required for all students capable of leaving their current location and making their way to the Union Building. All students unable to leave their current location are asked to holler out the nearest window until help arrives. Thank you. Professor of Adventure Science Rex Manley has asked that all students currently taking his class listen to the preceding and following accounts of his adventures in lieu of actual class time.
We now return to the adventures of Rex Manley, Adventure Scientist. Last time we heard from Rex Manley and friends, our hero and his trusty lifelong pal, Shep Pardner, were out hunting Christmas trees.
I don't know, Rex. I don't think you will find a Christmas tree up here at the North Pole.
Mush, dogs! Mush!
Is that a toll booth? Here?
You've reached the magic Christmas tree forest. Your friendly forest ranger Fisher Creel at your service.
Mayday! Mayday! Help! Mad scientist alert!
It's Santa Claus!
Our heroes rush to Santa's workshop, but...
Oh no! We've come too late!
Indeed you have, for I have Santa and his special sleigh.
Can Rex Manley, Adventure Scientist, locate and infiltrate the secret lair of Quake and Quiver, the mad scientist? Can he do it in time to save Christmas?
No time to lose! Mush on, you dogs! Mush! Mush! I've been to Quiver's lair before, you know. We were school chums before he went berserk.
But Rex, we'll never make it in time. Poor Santa, there'll be no Christmas this year.
No! Christmas!
Quit your sobbing! Something's here! It looks like, yes, it's one of Santa's elves. With his help, we'll defeat Quiver for sure.
And, sure enough, the elf can help our friends. He leads our heroes underneath a tree into a secret passage that runs through a cookie factory into a vault deep underground where Santa's red and green tinsel transporter glows with festive light. These are the controls for the transporter. Enter the location of the madman and take this jolly bomb. No time to lose. Our helpful friend tosses over a small glowing orb destined for no Christmas tree.
Christmas is saved. I never thought I'd live to see the tinsel transporter itself. Now, everybody through to Quiver's lair.
Go on ahead. The magic forest needs me.
But what about the transporter, Fisher? The mad scientist's lair? Adventure calls!
I'm sorry, Rex. A forest ranger's first duty is his toll booth. You know that. I led you through the Christmas tree forest, but you can save Christmas without me now.
Until we meet again, then. Ready, Shep?
Let's do this.
Meanwhile, in the castle lair of Dr. Quake and Quiver, mad scientist, the brilliant Frida Nothings had enough.
This is the last straw, Quake. When I came here as your associate, you told me we would do no real harm.
I lied, of course. You have the mind of a mad scientist, but not the stomach for the execution. You needn't get your hands dirty yourself. You have your theories and your equations, dear. Go back to your own lab.
Not this time, Quake. I've overlooked too much to be with you. You say you love me, but you use my work for evil purposes.
I do love you. Now, leave me be. I have a jolly elf to plug into the Inquisition grid.
You built the Inquisition grid? You fiend! That wasn't meant to see the light of day.
Then you never should have designed it, dear.
It seems I've made a terrible mistake.
You're making a much worse one now.
I can't stay with the man who tortures Santa Claus.
You have no choice. You're trapped here in my lair.
It's over, Quake.
Rex Manley?
Let him go, you diabolical mad scientist.
You're too late. Look up. Even now the sky is growing dark, and it's the night before Christmas. The damage I have done will be irrevocable soon enough. By the new year, the world will bow to me. Me, Dr. Quake and Quiver.
That's enough.
With a flash and a crash, the Jolly Bomb explodes into a blinding winter storm, filling the immense lair with Christmas cheer.
A blinding blizzard can't stop a madman, let alone his epic triumphant rants. Ha ha! This snowy air will clear before Santa can escape. I cannot be stopped. Christmas is cancelled this year thanks to me, and now that I control Kris Kringle's sleigh, I will be stronger than I've ever been.
Oh, ho, ho! A Merry Christmas to you all!
Escaped? How?
You made it all too easy. You forgot that I designed your prison. I released Santa Claus, and with his sleigh, the both of us will make our grand escape.
Betrayed! How dare you walk away from me, all four of you! You think I monologued before? Well, that was just me warming up. You can't just leave the work we've done. Adventure science is only a bland and watered-down version of what I do, and Rex Manley is nothing more.
And so, the foiled Quake and Quiver monologues into the night, while Rex Manley escapes with Shep Partner and Frida Nothin' too. Away they fly in Santa's magic sleigh, and just in time to salvage Christmas Day.
This is Rocco Watson coming to you from the WMKU studios, signing off. If you hear from me again, it means my luck has changed and I survived this most blessed of seasons. Good night to all of you out there in Radioland, and good luck.